Happy New Year, everybody. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. Thank you so very much for liking, commenting, hitting the notification button, and subscribing. I want to tell you guys first, before we get started on this reading, about a vision I had New Year's Eve morning as I was meditating. So the vision was me watching myself take care of a phoenix that had fallen into the fire, and its wings were burnt, were scorched, were charred. And I was watching myself take off the wings of this phoenix, nurturing it, caring for it, helping it. And what I feel like was that was me watching me taking care of that version of me, getting myself ready to step into the best version of myself, to step into my divine power, to step into becoming this phoenix who just doesn't stop at the glass ceiling and fall back down, but to bust through the glass ceiling. There are no barriers. There are no limitations. There is just continuing on and stepping into one's divine power and being that best version of self. So your oracle card is surrender. Your oracle card talks about letting go, trusting, expanding, spreading those wings, flying, being that best version of yourself, not allowing the things that used to hinder you before to hinder you anymore. Oh, one of my favorite cards, the Tower. So the Tower, if you are not surrendering, the Tower is going to help you with that. The Tower is going to come in and go, well, these are all the things that are wrong. These are all the things that are stopping you from surrendering, from letting go, from trusting, from expanding. And here are some of the things, and these are the cards that fell out. The Five of Cups, focusing too much on loss, focusing too much on the things that you were unable to control, focusing too much on the what's, where's, when's, why's, how's, right? Not allowing yourself to step into what you are worthy of, right? Spirit brings you these opportunities, asking you to surrender, telling you, showing you that there are some things that you have attempted to build, and the foundation that you have been attempting to build these things on is a foundation that is no longer useful to you. It's no longer sustainable. It's no longer viable, right? So we have to surrender and let that go in order to move into the next opportunity, right? And we can complain, or we can drown ourselves in our tears and bemoan about the what's, where's, when's, why's, how's. But if we were just able to see the lesson, to learn that lesson, and to stand up and to recognize that sometimes the hardest lessons that we have to learn, that there are things that we are passionate about that are not conducive to where Spirit is trying to guide us to. You may be passionate about this over here. Spirit is saying, we have something for you over here that is balanced to what it is that you're searching for, looking for, reaching for. So while you're over here getting your heart broken and not understanding, not trusting, not letting go, not expanding, we're over here waiting for you. And you are continuing to make something more than it is. It doesn't have to be a struggle. Spirit is over here saying, look, time and time and time and time again, we have offered you this. We have given you this. We have shown you the way. We have shown you how to let go, how to trust, how to expand. But you continue to struggle. You continue to fight. You continue to subject yourselves to the failures as opposed to the lessons and the successes. And the Four of Cups is Spirit bringing something in. You're sitting here in complacency, comfortability, talking about, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And Spirit is like, well, look, we know. We know. Just because you don't know, it doesn't mean that this isn't for you, because we know. And if we didn't think that you were capable of it, we wouldn't have brought it to you. We know. We know that you are stable. We know that you are confident. We know that you're balanced. We know that you have the tools that it takes to take on this opportunity. We know that you know. Somewhere inside of yourself, you know. Somewhere inside of yourself, you know that this opportunity or this business proposal or this relationship is unstable. Somewhere in yourself, you know that this is not worth all of the tears and emotional instability that you are giving it. Somewhere inside yourself, you know that this isn't supposed to be a struggle. Spirit is over here, you're over here. Spirit says, let's meet in the middle and figure this out, right? Because we want you to let go. We want you to trust. We want you to expand. We want you to surrender. We want you to see. We want you to see. We want you to see what we see. We want you to have what we have for you. So stop counting yourself out. Stop putting yourself through all this emotional turmoil because you are not getting what you think you want. And that's the thing with us humans. We think that we know what's best for us. And Spirit comes along and says, hey, look what we got for you. And we're over here going, no, that's not what's best for me. I know what's best for me, and I'm going to go do this. And then we find ourselves in very heartbreaking situations to where we don't feel that we are capable of continuing in the direction with Spirit or of Spirit. And Spirit is saying, well, if you would have come with me in the first place, perhaps. Anyways, so we have the unicorn. And the unicorn, of course, is just all about believing in the unknown, right? Believing. There could be a Pisces. We have two fish there, or the yin and yang energy, ebb and flow. And then we have a bone. We could talk about a bone to pick with someone. So maybe there are other factors of why you're feeling the way you're feeling and why you're struggling the way you are, why you are unable to let go, to trust and expand. The bone can also be something of pleasure. We know that dogs really love bones. So this could be an opportunity to step into something that makes you happy. And all you have to do is just kind of release and believe in the, and that's another problem that us humans have. We have a hard time believing in what we can't feel, see, touch, or taste, right? If we can't feel it, we can't see it, we can't touch it, we can't taste it, it must not be true. So I'm going to go in a completely different direction because over here, I can feel the pain that comes from it. Over here, I can touch it. I can feel it. I can live through it. I can breathe it, and when Spirit offers us something and we get these clues or we get these messages, or dreams or visions, it's like, well, I don't believe it because it wasn't anything that I could feel or touch or taste. I dreamt it. Yeah. I envisioned it. Yes. But, science will say that is just, our subconscious or what happens when we sleep. We would say that is a message from your higher self, and that message should be taken as something of importance to help you on your spiritual journey. Know that you are divinely guided and loved. Take care.